Could it be alive? There we go. Super Sorrel did mention these chat settings, and it is set to all messages now, so I will be able to see everyone's comments, because last time a couple of people were commenting and the comments weren't coming up, but now they should. So if you're here, you can comment. But we're taking a look at Mess Toys. How big is that? It's too far. Mess Toys. Black Suit Neighbor, which is the symbiote Spider-Man, really. Got a couple of people in the chat already. We've got Cosmic Toys, we've got Gareth. Yo, what's going on? How's it going? And then we've got Katrina. How's it going? But there we go. We're just talking about this guy tonight for a bit, because he is my most recent pickup and review I've done. But this guy, compared to the CT Toys version, is a very, very different. A lot better. A lot. This figure is immaculate. I would say the best figure I've got, but I got one today that's even better. But I'll showcase that later on. You're really good, thanks. How about you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm doing good. So yeah, just waiting for a few more people to come in, and then we will talk about this guy, as well as Spider-Man's fallen over. See, that's the thing about these displays. You can't guarantee when they're gonna stay up or not. Wait, we got Mario in the chat. Hello, Mario. How's it going? There we go. Stood up. Yep. And there we go. This is the box, what he comes with. Now, the funny thing is that I found out about this figure is he's made from a Revlotech body type, but see, he doesn't want to stand on this. Is he going to stand? There we go. The funny thing is they've used the Mezco 112 logo on the box for some reason, which I thought were a bit strange and odd. And then on the back it just wraps around the same. Pretty blank box, to be honest, but it's a box, so I don't really care. But yeah, figure is right here. We've got a few more people in the chat saying hello. Damn nice figs, thanks very much. And yeah, so this guy comes with a buttload of accessories, including these web effects here, which plug into the fists, because this guy shoots the webs from the top of his hands there, which is very cool. So we get those, which are pure white molded plastic, and then we get two webbing effects there, which are standard web effects, just pure white, which is quite cool. And then he does come with second head sculpt, if you can compare it there. It's more of a squinted eye, angrier look, which I do like a lot. There we go. Got Harvey in the chat saying, hi, do you play Roblox? Please read this chat. I do not play Roblox. Nope. There we go. See, it's a pain to stand up on this mouse pad though, I will say. There we go. There we go. And then he comes with a crap ton of hands. Different hands. So we've got this one, these pair, which are wall crawling hands. Right there. And then we've got, saying that they've all bundled and mixed up now. There we go. We've got a pair of sort of like claw grabbing hands. And there. He says, okay, how much all your action figures come to all together? These, I have no idea. They're literally all different. Because most of these, CT Toys, Spider-Man CT Toys, Mess Toys, Marvel Legends, and this is just a random Deadpool bootleg. So yeah, they're all different. But yeah, pair of grabbing hands there. And then we have a pair of more open, relaxed hands as one goes flying, as well as the figure. See, I'm telling you, it's this mouse pad. See if he stands up. There we go. So yeah, like I was saying, a pair of relaxed open hands there. And then a pair of more relaxed hands, but these ones are more closed. And then we get another pair of fisted hands right there, but these ones have the hole in the top of them for the web effects, which I can showcase right there. So you just plug them in, and there we go. And this. Who's your favorite superhero and who's your favorite villain? Oh, that's a tough one. Superhero is Spider-Man, definitely, and then villain. It'd have to be on the DC side, because I think DC villains are way better than Marvel ones. I do like Bane. I like a bit of Bane. So yeah, I'd probably say Spider-Man and Bane. So yeah, that's what that one looks like in the fist there. And then showcasing the other web right there. Very cool. So there's all the accessories he comes with. And then of course he gets the normal fisted pair that he's got on. But taking a look at the figure closer, I'll be saying that's kind of true. Spider-Man is a definitely, yes, 100% agreed. But which Spider-Man? Ultimate, amazing, or spectacular? If we're talking Spider-Man, I'd have to say amazing. Yeah, amazing for me. But if we're talking any Spider-Man suit in general, then it's got to be the black suit for me. It's my all-time favourite suit of Spider-Man's. But yeah, taking a closer look at the figure then, this guy is spectacular. I will say. Not a single issue I've had with this guy. And Deadpool almost went flying. Yeah, not a single issue with this guy. Like I said, I think this guy's more of a third party than he is a bootleg. Yes, he's using the Revlotech body and stuff. But yet again, it's a character that they haven't made yet. Saying that, they've announced a symbiote suit the other week after this guy. But this guy did come first. So, I'm just saying. But yeah, very cool looking. And the logo, the spider logo, is embossed as well. It's part of the sculpt. So it's not just a printed piece, is that? It's a whole separate piece. I love that one. Yeah, you can tell. There's a lot of detail you can. Good choice. Spider-Man is my favorite too. Nice. Do you also have a Wolverine figure? I do indeed. I have the CT Toys brown suit Wolverine. And I also have the Helverine that they did. I'll get the brown suit one. Just because it's right here. But there we go. That's the brown suit Wolverine that CT Toys did. So if you wanna, who was it? It was Brian. So there you go, Brian. There is the Wolverine. But yeah, taking a closer look at this guy's articulation then. So this guy is phenomenal. Head and neck are on separate ball joints. So you get that proper motion with the head looking up. And you do get that gap right there. So if you just pull the neck down a little bit and put the head up, that's how far you can look up without the neck having the gap. But if you want the neck to have more range, looks up that far. Then he looks down that far. And then because it's on a Revlotech body, he does have those molded butterfly joints right there. How can I showcase them? You see, you can go back and forth like that to give him that nice range of going across. Like, look at that. Brilliant is that. And then he gets a lovely ab crunch right there. You can go all the way that far. And then back that far. And we've got some more people in the chat. That's really cool. It is indeed. We've got Dark Lycan in the chat. Hello, mate. How's it going? How's it going? What's your favourite Spider-Man movie? Mine's probably just normal Spider-Man. Mine's definitely one of the Amazing Spider-Mans, because I just think Andrew is the best Spider-Man if we're talking movies. So I'd have to say the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one. That was a brilliant film, was that? And then legs go all the way up that far. And then we get a double joint in the knee there, which is a lovely bit of motion. We do get an upper thigh cut as well as a swivel at the shin there, and then lovely bit of foot movement there, as well as toe articulation. So he literally has every bit of articulation you could ask for. But now, after this stream, I've got to sit here and posing him up again. But yeah, he literally has every little bit you could ask for right there. So like I was saying, the quality on this figure is literally amazing. Like, I thought it couldn't get better than that one. Of course, the real one, of course. But if we're talking third-party figures and bootlegs, then this guy has to be one of the best out there. This guy is absolutely great. Now, they also have done a... who is it? Kane. They've done a Kane, as well as... what's he called? Spider-Man. He's Doc Ock as Spider-Man. What's he called now? I've got the legends up top of him. I'm trying to think. That it's just gone. It is gone. But we've got a few more people in the chat. I have to go now, but I subbed. I'll chat. Oh, thanks for subbing. Take care. Are you in the UK? Yes, I am. If so, where did you get the Mess Toys Black Suit Spidey from? Because they don't ship to the UK on eBay. AliExpress. All the Mess Toys and CT Toys are from AliExpress. So if you go to one of my CT Toys reviews, or this guy even, I did a review on him, the link to the official store will be down in the description of that video. So use that link to go and get your official ones, because people are starting to do knockoffs of the CT Toys. So they're making knockoffs of knockoffs. So make sure you don't get one of those. It's a Revlotech or a Yamaguchi. It's the same, no? Revlotech and Amazing Yamaguchi. I thought they were the same. No? I picked up some Spider-Man figures last weekend. Nice. Nice. Just have to go by, but I subbed. Appreciate it, Harvey. Take care. Take care, mate. Cheers, mate. Dropped a sub for you. Appreciate that. Thanks to all the people that's subbing up and supporting the channel. We did just surpass 2k subscribers, which is crazy, because I never thought I would actually get this far doing little stuff like this, videos and lives, because I literally just do it all for fun. So I never thought we would reach, 2k subscribers. So yeah, I appreciate everyone supporting the channel. Now, is this guy want to stand again? There we go. Try get him in shot. If we put him there. And then Spidey just there. We'll move Deadpool off to the side because you can't see him. It's so packed. Dub figure for Spider-Man is indeed. Congratulations. Thank you very much. The best figure of Spider-Man for me is the Venom suit. Yeah. He just has so much horror with his suit. He does. He does indeed. You deserve it so much. I appreciate that. And we've got someone else in the chat saying hello. How's it going? Brick City. But I did get a package today, which I was not expecting at all. And this package came from Triple G Comics. So if you haven't go subscribe to him, he does a lot of comic content as well as figures and such. Someone else is saying I subbed. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I do appreciate all the people subscribing and liking the live stream. It does really help a lot, so thanks. But yeah, Triple G Comics sent over a package, and we're gonna showcase what he sent today, because I was not expecting this at all. So he sent over a copy of issue 100 of Batman. But look at that cover. I'm trying to get it so it don't reflect and glare, but look at that. That cover is stunning. Love that. So he sent this over, as well as a nice shiny foil of Batman there. Don't know what issue or what series this is from, because it doesn't say. It's just a nice shiny cover. And then we have a nice Blade one there, which I do like that a lot. Blade cover there. And this is, it says on the back, which I've just realised, Blade issue 1. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Wait, so does the Batman say anything at the back? No, it doesn't. And then we've got this. This is a nice cover as well. What's this for? This is a variant edition, issue 22. Very cool. Very cool indeed. What's the people saying? Nice. Oh, you have 2K subscribers. That's amazing. I could only dream of having that many. I know. I didn't even think I'd make it to at least 1K. Never mind 2K. Mario saying that's cool. That's really sick. Whoa, dub. The Batman one is so cool. It is indeed. Liking that one. And then, whoever was here for the last stream that I did for the CT Toys Daredevil, he was in the chat. And he did say what was my Mayfex, my dream Mayfex figure. And I said the comic version of Bane. So, he actually went out of his way to buy me the Mayfex Bane. The Mayfex Bane comic edition. Which I cannot believe. Cannot believe it. And you know, this isn't a cheap figure at all. This is a literally pricey figure. So I can't believe it. Actually can't believe it. So yeah. Triple G, if you are watching this back on replay or if you're in the chat, then yeah, I really do appreciate it a lot. Very much. So thank you. I will be doing a review on this guy as well. So stick around and wait for that. But yeah, I literally, when I opened that, I was lost for words. So grateful. I'm happy for you. That you got your dream come true. Thank you. Can I know, please, where you found the Hulk figure, please? Oh, this Hulk figure was literally in my local comic shop. I mean, I don't think he's a hard figure to get. He should be on, like, Amazon and stuff. So check Amazon and stuff, and he should be on there. Nice figure. You deserve it. Dub, brother. Yeah. Big dub for this figure. So yeah. Triple G, if you're watching again, I honestly cannot thank you enough for this. This is literally my dream figure. One of my grails. And I have it in hand. So yeah. Cannot wait to do the review on him. Oh yeah. Where do you live? I'm from the UK. I live in UK. Specifically Yorkshire. Yorkshire, UK. Bro, the figure of Bane is crazy. It is. I didn't expect him to be so big either. Not like that either. Pause. But yeah. I mean, it's hard to showcase the scale of him being in box, but he is huge. He's probably, I mean, the Mess Toys Spider-Man probably literally goes up to maybe his shoulders, if that maybe. He's massive. Absolutely massive. So yeah. We've got Toy Slice. Hey, we got Dave in the chat. How's it going, Dave? I like to collect Hot Toys. Yeah, Hot Toys are really good. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I wouldn't collect is Hot Toys. Don't get me, they're good. They look phenomenal. But they just don't scale for me, right? I mean, most of my collection is like Legends and stuff, so it's mainly 6-inch. So having a Hot Toys would just look odd. But saying that, I do really want the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man one. What's everyone saying? Hi, Dave. I think he have the same size of the Hulk one. I think he's the same size as this Hulk. No, I think the Hulk is bigger. Yeah, the Hulk is bigger. But I think the Bane on this guy would reach shoulders. or just under shoulders, the bin. But yeah, I will do a full review on him at some point. Might do it at the weekend. See how that goes. I have 3 coming today. Nice. Very cool. Does take up quite a bit of room. Yeah. Oh, you've got 3 hot toys coming. Jeez. Which ones are they? I'm interested to know. Does take up quite a bit of room. I just read that. Yep, they do. Okay. I have that Hulk. I hate all the head sculpts. Really? You see, I don't think the head sculpts are that bad. That's probably my favourite part about the figure, is the head sculpts. I don't think they're too bad. I think it's a pretty decent Hulk figure. The chest on some people's house started to crack and deteriorate because it is that little rubber. But mine seems fine. I mean, I have had him in this pose literally like since the couple days after I've had him. So he's been in this pose for like 3 months or so. But if I kept posing him and messing about with him, then it probably would start to crack and such. So I've just left him, to be honest. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to open it. What is your favourite figure? I mean, it has to be this one. It has to be this one now, because it literally was one of my grails, and now I have it in hand. It's got to be up there. It's my number 1. But coming in close to number 2 is the Mess Toys Symbiote Spider-Man there. Which is a favourite one. Favourite figure, the Bane. But if you're talking on display, then it is the Mess Toys Symbiote Spider-Man. Batman Ben Affleck, Justice League. Oh, nice. Batgirl from Arkham Knight video game. Very cool. So these are the hot toys you got coming today, then, I'm guessing. What do you think about the McFarlane losing DC license? I mean, I don't really care that much because I don't collect DC as much. But I do want to start collecting DC, but more of the villains side. But I don't want to start collecting them just yet, because I kind of want to see what who's getting the rights. Is it Mattel? Because I kind of want to see what they do with the license first, and how they're going to do the action figures, if they're going to stay like the same or whatnot. So I kind of want to wait for those first, and then if they're pretty good and decent, I'll start collecting the villains. Trying to catch up with the chat. You have zero hesitation. The Flash Justice League version. Nice. My favorite figure here is the symbiote one. Yeah, mine is too. Fireworks going off right outside, so you probably won't be able to hear me now. It's literally right on my road as well. McFarlane have made some decent figures, and I like the 7-inch scale. Yeah, they have. Like I said, I just didn't get the chance to dive in to the McFarlane line. I could start doing it now, but I'd rather wait to see what the other people do first. But yeah, I did like the 7-inch scales as well. I didn't mind that. Which is your least favourite on display? On display, maybe the brown suit Wolverine, maybe. And it's not even just because it's a bad figure. It's just because least like the figure. The character out of all these, I prefer all these other characters than Wolverine. But yeah, the figure is still great. On June 12th, nice. Masterverse is pretty good from Mattel, so it would be nice if they stay in that 7-inch scale. Yeah, I hoping that they do stay in the 7-inch scale. But saying that, I won't mind them in the 6-inch either, because they would scale with a lot of other figures. But yeah, 7-inch would be fine as well. I can still hear you. Oh, that's good. Thanks for that. You do stop motion or not? Just for no. I tried it once with a Lego set and it didn't turn out very good, so I just didn't do any from that point. That's awesome. Hey, Fuzzy's in the chat. How's it going, Fuzzy? Hey up, lad. Congrats on the 2K. Appreciate it, Fuzzy. That's really cool. DC or Marvel? Now, if we're talking superheroes, I'd probably go with Marvel. But if we're talking villains, then I'd have to say DC. Because DC's villains are just badass, really. They're way cooler. Way cooler. I need to leave. Sorry, brother. See ya. No worries. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, we're going to end the live in a couple of minutes or so anyway. Because I don't tend to make these lives very long. Half an hour or so, if that. But yeah. Just can't wait to open this guy and review him, to be honest. I like a bit of both, but I would give DC the edge, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of both. But like, I have my favourites on each side. So like Marvel, superheroes, DC, villains, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I just feel like DC's been done so dirty with the movies. Like, if the movies were better, then I think a lot of more people would be interested in DC. But yeah, some movies were yeah. Fuzzy's asking, do you read comics? You know, I do want to start reading comics. I'm like Super Sorrel. I dabble, I mix in here and there, but I don't really fully commit to comics, if that makes sense. Like, if there's an issue that comes out, I'll read it, and then if I like it, I'll continue reading it. But yeah, I don't really tend to sit there a lot and read comics, but I do want to start reading I think the only full issue comics I've read is the Spider-Man versus... what is it? Spider-Man versus Predator. That's the only full issue I've read recently. But apart from that, I kind of like dabble in random stuff. But yeah, I don't know how you could pick between the two. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you too. Favorite DC and Marvel show and comic. I can't speak on comic because I haven't read much of either, to be honest. But DC and Marvel show. Marvel show, I really liked Moon Knight. I felt like Moon Knight was really underrated. But saying that, I actually enjoyed the Marvel Zombies, the recent one that they did. I liked that a lot. And then for DC, I haven't watched Peacemaker yet, because I've got no way of watching that. But I did like the Penguin. The Penguin series was fantastic, was that? Loved every bit of that. Dave saying Black Adam would have to be better if it was a Hawkman movie. Yeah, agreed with that. Agreed with that. Fuzzy saying, I'll sort you out. Give us a week, I'll send you some. Oh, no way. Appreciate that, Fuzzy. Thank you very much. Oh, Dr. Fate, for that matter. His was good, yeah. Nova for Marvel Comics. Batman for DC. Yeah, I would agree. 2 decent picks there. I'd agree. Batman, Nova. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Dave. Do you watch anime? No. I have tried to on a few occasions. I've tried Demon Slayer. I've tried Death Note. I've tried One Piece. I just can't. I lose interest in them. They can't keep me hooked. There was a few, but I won't class them as anime because they're not made like in Japan and such. They're just animated shows. They're also going to make that into a TV show. Make one into a TV show. What did I mention? Do you have any Fantastic Four figures? I do indeed. See if I can get him. I have Johnny Storm there. It's literally the only one I have from the new movie. I do need to get the rest. So I'm kind of slacking on that front. I need to get the rest. I love the Moon Knight and I felt like it was very underrated. Yeah, I felt like that as well. I want a season 2 of Moon Knight, definitely. It was super nice Hot Toys out for Moon Knight. I have seen that. It has been very, very tempting. But yet again, it's a Hot Toys, so would it really scale with anything I've got? I do have a few Moon Knight figures though. I have the Legends from the Strange Tales wave, and then I've got the Revlotech bootleg version. Don't worry, you will soon. Moon Knight was a good show. I enjoyed Hawkeye too. Yeah, that's another one. Hawkeye was good, very good. But I believe I forgot his name. But the main actor who plays Hawkeye, he got into an accident, didn't he? And he said, what did he say? Something about he didn't want to play the role again in the TV show for the second season because they weren't going to pay him as much. Jeremy Renner, yeah, that's it. They said they weren't going to pay him as much for the second season, so he didn't want to do it. But I think he's worked it out with him now that he's going to go do it for the next season, which is good to hear. Yeah, I don't give a about scale. I have everything from quarter to 1/6 to 6-inch. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind mixing scales and such, then, you know, go for what you want. Go for what you fancy. But yeah, I just, you know, all my stuff is mainly 6-inch. Apart from a couple other bits. But yeah, I might get a Hot Toys one day. I am very tempted just to have one. Is Invincible better than Homelander? Invincible better than Homelander? No. If you're talking characters, I prefer Homelander. And if you're talking in a battle, then probably Homelander again, maybe. I don't know, actually. It's a tough one. No, definitely, yeah. Homelander would kick his ass. But I'd want to see Homelander and Omni-Man go at it. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe a three-way battle between Superman, Omni-Man, and Homelander. We're saying that Superman would just kick their ass at that point. He'd just flick them money, really. But yeah, we've wrapped the stream up to 40 minutes, so I think we'll end it there. It's been good chatting with you folk. Like I said, I will do this, you know, on the occasion when I do a review on a figure. So the next review coming up on the channel next week, I want to say, will be the Mayfix Bane. So be on the lookout for that. So after the review, there will be one of these lives, just talking about the figure and talking in general. After that review is up, so I want to say next weekend maybe, another live stream. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Thanks for all the questions and stuff and making it interesting. I do appreciate it. Thanks to everyone liking the streams and subscribing and such. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.